Hi guys, I am an internal monologue Masato. Today I'm gonna show you my apartment's rooftop area. This apartment is not too high but an intriguing architecture. Anyway, I'm gonna use the lift here to go up the top floor, which is level 9. This apartment actually does not have G, which is ground floor, because the foyer is already situated at first floor. So no G, but there are first basement, which is level -1, and second basement, level -2. A bit complicated, isn't it? Now I'm gonna show you a stunning view from the rooftop.
Floor 9. Door opening.
Okay, here we go. This is a level 9, which is the top floor or rooftop. As you can see, here is a view closer to Civic, which is Canberra's commercial and retail hub. The main road you can see from here is called Northbourne Avenue. Just last April 2019, Canberra's light rail was finally established, and since then the connection between Gungahlin and Civic has become more convenient. There are not many high buildings and apartments in Canberra thanks to some restrictions imposed by the federal government, I reckon. Alright then, I'm gonna show you here what this rooftop area looks like. Okay, so before entering inside, everyone residing in this apartment should read this information, including instruction of using this rooftop area's facilities and some rules. I read them aloud for you. D. Check for danger. R. Check for response. Gently squeeze the patient's hand. Ask if they can hear you. S. Send for help. Ask someone to call 111. A. Open airway. Position patient on back. If the airway is blocked, roll the patient to the side and clear. B. Normal breathing. Yes, placed in a recovery position. No, commence CPR. D. Attach a defibrillator AED as soon as available and follow AED prompts. That's all. Now I've got the hang of it. Right, unlock the door here. Oh, sorry mate, I'm not quite sure how it's gonna unlock. A bit annoying. Okay, I got it. Here we go. As you can see, there is a couch, which seems to be comfortable if you sit there, along with a long rectangle table, which I reckon might be used for functions or something. I'm not quite certain. Since I just moved here 4 weeks ago, I haven't been quite familiar with this apartment's facilities, so this video is gonna actually be a good opportunity for me to explore and learn something here. By the way, now it's nearly approaching the midwinter here in Canberra, so pretty much every morning the temperature usually drops to negative or something, and the frost, foggy, and then clearing up after 10 AM. However, my room is always warm enough to be able to endure. Okay, there is a semi-large sized TV screen. This apartment owner explained to me that there will be some nice and crazy parties, including DJ joining here, which normally takes place during summer. It's kinda interesting and seems exciting, so I definitely wanna join it if this sort of party is going on here. Right, here there is a pool, but it might be a heated one. Actually, the owner said to me that it will be kept at normal temperature until the mid-September or 2, which is the beginning of spring here. Right, so wanna check how it is. Gosh, yep, it's bloody cold. Let's not have a dip here at the moment. It'll be heart attack for sure. Right, you can see the lift which I've just used a while ago. I enjoy living at this apartment because it's got a fantastic view, fully furnished, so I didn't need to purchase anything, just bringing my own suitcase and a bunch of other stuff. Yep, you see the white colored building over there? That's Mantra MacArthur Hotel, which is well positioned just outside CBD, not far from some of Canberra's famous spots for travelers, like the Parliament House, War Memorial, and of course only a short stroll from the city's thriving shopping precinct. I have never stayed there, but there is another Mantra Hotel along this Northbourne Avenue, and I stayed there a few years ago. It's got immensely stylish and contemporary rooms, and it was not really pricey, so I definitely recommend booking a room there if you happen to come and visit Canberra. Okay, you see the mountain over there? I normally go there for riding my push bike inside the mountain, and also around the mountain there is a very well designed bike path, so I can see astonishing scenery like the Lake Burling Griffin. At weekends, if I'm off work, I go for a bike ride with my friend of mine and then have a cuppa afterward. Okay, right. Another couch here. I am just wondering whether this couch is always here or not, cause there is no ceiling here. So when it's pouring, this one's gonna be so wet, obviously. Presumably, no one's care about it. This is another angle to see this pool. To be honest, I wanted to show you that I dive into the pool. But as I said earlier, the water temperature is really nippy. In summer, I'll definitely have a good go at swimming here. Gosh, so shiny at the moment. Okay, today I haven't set up any specific self-talk topic, so I just want to briefly talk about my mini project, which is publishing a grammar text. In fact, I've been currently analyzing one of the most famous grammar books selling in Japan, and also Grammar in Use Intermediate and Advanced. I want to incorporate good elements from the Japanese written grammar book with that of GIU, but more importantly, I'm putting concerted effort into cutting down on technical terms, redundant information, and not practical sample sentences. Instead of minimizing these things, I'd like to have more output-oriented contents that positively motivate all beginners of the English language to start reading English sentences aloud and implementing self-talk from pretty much the initial stages of learning grammar rules. Ideally, learning grammar rules simultaneously kickstarting a bit of output training, which helps speed up the process of English learning. Right, so that's about it. Let's go downstairs and show you how to throw away rubbish, which might be interesting to see. Oh, by the way, do you know what a fire extinguisher means? It's a specific tool to quench fire. Ex means previous, out, or complete. Extinguish means quench. Okay. By the way, what a coincidence. Tonight, this building's fire alarm had rung just before starting preparing for dinner. Everyone residing in this apartment had to evacuate outside at around 6:30. It's already dark and chilly outside. It was kind of torture, but no choice. The fireys came here in just 5 minutes and started the investigation inside, and the captain explained that the main cause of this fire alarm was the strong fume of a candle at level 4. Anyway, thank heavens, nothing was fired around the apartment. Scenery reminds me of massive bushfires earlier this year here in Canberra, Australia, just before the widespread outbreak of COVID-19. As you probably know, we Canberrans were suffering from serious devastations of uncontrollable conflagrations. I do remember on 31st December 2019, I was at my friend's house, and when I was leaving the place, it was almost invisible just a few meters ahead. That bushfire was giving off lethal fumes when it ignited. Although I could not see fireys' devotions to their duties, I wholeheartedly appreciate their efforts to get the fire under control. I can't say how much I should appreciate their help. Anyway, I really hope that no such massive bushfires will not occur again this year. Okay, everything's under control. So let's go back inside the apartment. And what am I supposed to show you finally? How to throw away rubbish. Before showing you, I should say, first of all, thanks Mike. I could talk to one of the fireys about this year's bushfire, and he was actually involved in the affected bush areas in real time, so I was so impressed how did his duties and constant efforts. Hats off to you, Mike. Although I wanted to show you that conversation between the firey and me, he couldn't allow me to put it on this clip due to confidentiality. Righto. Anyway, it was a very nice chat. Okay. Now they are leaving. I want to talk to you again next time, but I reckon I will not see you again unless this kind of false fire alarm is ringing or nightmares bushfires happen again in summer. But from these, it was really unfortunate that I could not ask his contact number, which sucks, but Canberra consists of such a small community, so I might see him sometime in the future, perhaps. Okay, let me show you how to throw away rubbish. you see the sign garbage only down the chute, which means that you can only chuck normal rubbish except recycle. And there is a piece of instruction of how rubbish should be disposed of. It says, please do not place any large items in the bin chute. Any cardboard or rubbish larger than a shoebox will need to be walked and disposed of in the bin room, which is I reckon at level 1. It's very handy anyway. Right, lastly, I want to show you how to unlock the entrance door at my apartment. Just put this registered card or fob on the touch plate here, and then pull down this handle and open the door. Done. Thanks for watching today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Today's words: rooftop, foggy, bloody, quench, evacuate, conflagration, lethal, fiery, shoot,